kicked out the vestibule. I got pain, this shit is immeasurable. I got passion, you know I'm impeccable. And this real ain't no sad song. Know this life, it don't last long. Lately, I just been trying to be present. I accepted the past gone. I can't see my reflection the same. I got tears pouring like rain. I got years with all of this pain. Got no fears, everything to gain.
Good morning, good morning. So today I just wanted to kind of talk about something that recently happened to me that kind of helped, I guess, humble me a little bit. So I go to this gym. I've been going to the gym now for probably about 8 months, the same gym. And, you know, when you're in the gym, you start to pick up on certain people that have been there, certain habits, certain things, stuff like that. So, there's been there's been this one guy that I've noticed. Well, there's been multiple guys, right? That, they work out on multiple machines, and I don't know why it drives me crazy. It hasn't directly affected me, but I've seen like they'll be working out on a bench and then also be working out on a cable machine, and then people will come around and, not think no one's using a machine. They'll sit down to use a machine, and these guys will come up as if and I'll see them sometimes, like how they look, like their facial expressions, when they're walking up on the person and tell them that, like, hey, I was using that to work out or whatever. And it's like looking at them like almost disgust, like, oh, why are you at my workout place? And it's like, it doesn't make no sense to me, right? It's like, nobody's there. I'm going to sit down and use the thing because this is just a Planet Fitness, right? So, but whatever. I was judging a couple of people at the gym for that, right? Like, I was just kind of like, wow, what a jerk. They're dickheads. They're whatever. So this one guy, he does that, right? And he's a younger guy. Maybe he's probably older than me by a couple years, but, built, probably been working out for a while, all this stuff, whatever. But he'll do that kind of thing. And in my mind, when I see it happening, I always just be like, man, what the heck, man? Like, I don't understand. I still don't, but so there was one day, I think like last week or something, I had noticed, like I kind of was leaving the gym at the same time as this guy was leaving the gym. And, so I saw what kind of car he drove, just not even looking for it, but it just so happened, whatever. So I, when I go to the gym, I kind of wear what I got on now. I actually think I wear this to the gym. But I'll have on, my hat, and sometimes I forget that I'm wearing it, and I wear it to, obviously it's fashion. It's something that I want people to see and to, make them think, make them talk, whatever. But sometimes I just, I forget that I'm wearing it. It's like, but people from time to time will come up to me at the gym, and more recently, and, they'll come say something up to me. I had one guy come up and kind of just give me a pound, and he was like, oh, me too. But we're getting better kind of thing, cool. And so today I'm walking into the gym, I pull up to the gym, and that guy that I was talking about, he pulls in the parking lot at the same time. So I'm like, in my head, I was like, oh man, here's this guy, right? One of these guys who walk around and think their shit don't stink, use up 3 things, whatever. So as I'm walking into the gym, I hold the door open for like an older gentleman. He comes in, and then around the same time, like while I'm holding the door for him, the other guy kind of pops up, so I'm like, let me hold the door open for him too. And when I hold the door open for him, he like looks at me. He's like, hey man, he's like, do you mind if I give you a hug? And at first I was a little bit strucken, right? And I didn't really know what to do. It was like a split second decision. I was just kind of like, yeah, man. Like, and immediately, he kind of like said something about the hat or whatever. And, he's just like, I see you here all the time, man, putting in the work. And, I understand, like, I can kind of see, that you're dealing with something just from seeing you passing by in the gym and whatever else. And, I just felt like, I need to give you a hug, and it gets better, whatever he said. But something very, very nice, and something very humbling, to be honest. And so I did give the man a hug, and I felt like a dick because of what I thought about this man, and I judged this man based off just him doing a workout routine. Like, it's none of my business, right? And I felt like such a dick, and he humbled me without even knowing. And maybe he'll, his name was Nick. Shout out to Nick, because he did come introduce himself afterwards or whatever. But and maybe he'll see this. I don't know. But man, humbled me. We can't go around. We can, right? We can't go around with these just presumptions of people. And man, we gotta be smarter about it. We gotta be, give everyone a shot. And he did something for me that I didn't even know I needed. I've been out here for 8-9 months, man. I miss my friends like tremendously, my boys, right? Like, I miss sitting down, coming over and just talking about stupid stuff, reminiscing about stupid stuff, playing video games, doing all these things, right? And by him just asking me for a hug, it made me go, you know what? Dang, I missed that. And me and my boys don't be hugging and all that stuff, but just the brotherly love, like somebody recognizing, just recognizing me, and a couple people at the gym lately have been kind of like talking to me, making small talk, and I feel like I'm earning my respect finally, and not that I was looking for or whatever, but like I think people can tell I'm there and I'm putting in the work. And I just wanted to talk about that today, because that was a humbling experience, and maybe that could help change the way somebody else today is just thinking of somebody that they don't know, just judging them already. And I'm gonna do better about that from this little lesson that God snuck in there for me. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys continue to support. And